Welcome everyone to our first video of hints and tips of how to stay active and mobile whilst at home. Over the next few weeks we'll demonstrate some simple exercises which can take only a couple of minutes but can be very beneficial for maintaining and improving your strength and balance. They can be done at any stage throughout the day, whether you're watching TV, waiting for the kettle to boil, or even brushing your teeth. So we'll get started. So the first of the three exercises we're going to work on today is going to be calf raises or heel raises. So we come to the back of a chair or a worktop, a table, something that we can have two hands on to keep ourselves stable and for a bit of balance. So we stand with two hands at the back of the chair or worktop, feet hip width apart, standing tall with our shoulders back. We're going to push up onto the balls of our foot, so up onto our toes. And then for a count of three, we're going to bring our heels back down. So 1, 2, 3 and down. So from there, once the heels are on the ground, we're going to push back up onto our toes. So really trying to squeeze the muscles in the back of our legs, down the back of our calf. Then 1, 2, 3 and down. Let's do the same again. So up onto the toes, 1, 2, 3 and down. So do that 2 more times. Up, counting for 3, 1, 2, 3 and down. And one last time, up onto the toes. 1, 2, 3 and down. So this will be a great exercise for strengthening up the muscles in the back of the leg, which will help with things like balance, walking upstairs and walking for longer distances. So another one very similar, which is going to work with the muscles down the front of our shins. It's going to be the toe raises. So if we turn around, have our back either against the wall, against a worktop or a chair like this if it's steady enough, keeping both hands on, we're going to stand with our heels hip width apart again, heels just under our hips. We're going to bring our toes up, so squeeze the toes up towards our shins, and then 1, 2, 3 and down. So very similar as the last time, so bringing the toes up, really trying to squeeze the muscles down the front of the shin to bring the toes up, then 1, 2, 3 and down. So again, squeezing the toes up, 1, 2, 3 and down. So do that 2 more times. 1, 2, 3 and down. And one last time. 1, 2, 3 and down. So again, that's a great exercise for keeping the muscles down the front of the legs strong. It's something we can do while we're seated, while we're standing, while we're watching television. Something that we can do throughout the day, anytime. So for our last exercise for this week, we're going to work on our balance. So we're going to do the one-legged balance exercise. So we come to the back of our chair or our worktop, or whatever we're using to keep ourselves steady. We're going to stand with our feet at hip width apart, both hands on our chair or worktop here. We're going to firstly go up onto one foot, so bringing the heel up onto one foot. So once we feel our balance with that, we're going to take one hand off. And if you feel comfortable again, taking one finger off at a time of the hand that's left, and then again, last stage, taking both hands off and finding our balance. So we want to hold that for between 10 and 15 seconds before swapping to the other leg. So if you do feel a bit off balance, the chair is always there, so keep your hands close, that you can just hold on quickly and find your balance again. Okay, so foot down, we'll do the same again on the other side. So both hands on, always starting off with both hands on the chair or the table, heel up, and then take the first hand off. Feel comfortable with that, taking one finger off at a time until both hands are off and by your side. So don't worry if there's a little bit of wobble there. So we want that, we want you to be able to be off balance and be able to keep yourselves upright. But if we do need the chair, it's there for us to hold if we need it. So 10 or 15 seconds on each side and bring the foot down. Now we can do that between 3 or 4 times in one sitting. So 10 or 15 seconds and then swapping legs 3 or 4 times. So all these exercises between the one leg balance and the calf raises and the toe raises are all things that are going to help us with the strength of our foot, help us with our balance. And it's something we can do throughout the day at any stage. So if you're waiting, let's just say if you're waiting for your kettle to boil, you can sit and do these, or you can stand and do these. If you're watching television, you can do these seated. The calf raises and toe raises are especially good for that. And something you can do maybe 3 or 4 times throughout the day, 3 or 4 times a week. So see how we get on with that. We'll come with more hints and tips and some more exercises this time next week. Thank you.